Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, the show the players watch. I'm Sam Ali, and I'd like to introduce you to our newest sponsor, Shamrock Farms Rock and Refuel Protein Drink. They will be a big part of our NFL Challenge contest this year, so stay tuned for your chance to win a case of this stuff. All right, let's get to the football for week 2, and we begin with two 8-man powerhouses as North Central hosted Forest Park. And look who we have here. That's former Jet Bobby Kleiman with a deep pass here to the sideline to his former teammate Marcus Krasinski. Nice to see them in town. First quarter, NC already up 8-0. Connor Bordellini, the throw to the lineman. Tyler Peltema with the catch, and he will walk into the end zone for what I'm guessing is his first career touchdown. Trojans tied up at 8. A little later, Trojans up 14-8. Handoff goes to Trenton Schaff, who takes it to the far sideline. Schaff turns the corner, and he could go all the way. 65-yard touchdown for Schaff, and that ties the game up at 14. Closing seconds of the first, Forest Park still thirsty for the end zone. Bordellini takes the direct snap, breaks a couple tackles, and he is in the end zone. Trojans went into the second quarter with a 20-14 lead. But the Jets kept firing away. Hunter Riley with a quick pass down the middle to Trent Holly. And Holly, he could go all the way. Another long touchdown for the Jets gave them a 2-point lead. This game would need overtime, though, and it would be Bordellini scoring the game-winning TD, his 7th of the night, as Forest Park tops North Central 66-58, ending the Jets' 27-game win streak. Let's go to the 8-man scoreboards now, and it was a pair of blowouts as Rudyard tops Bel Air 50-12, and it was Cedarville all over Poston 54-14. We head next to Norway, where the Knights took on the Ishpeming Hematites. First quarter, the Norway offense on the move, courtesy of the pitch and catch. Connor Ortman hauls it in inside the Ishpeming 10. Ortman would catch another pass to put the Knights up 7-0. Late in the first, Norway again on the move. Josh Plant across the middle to, guess who? Ortman for TD number 2. The Knights led 14-0 after the first quarter. To the second, Norway, they're going to look to pull away from this one, and Plant, he's going to go deep again, but Hunter Smith has other ideas. He rips the ball away for the interception and returns it 20 yards before he is tackled in Norway territory. And the Hematites would cash in on the turnover on 3rd and 6 from the Norway 20. Gavin Sundberg, filling in for the injured Donald D'Onofrio, finds a little daylight, and he scores to get the Hematites on board, making it 14-8. But the Knights answer the Ishpeming TD. Check out Michael Wilson shedding a tackle, then it's off to the races. 30 yards for the score, and Norway moves to 2-0 on the season with a big win, 35-22. To Gladstone now, as the Braves hosted Manistique. First quarter, Gladstone within striking distance. Darren Johnson tucks the ball in on the QB keeper, fakes out everyone, including the camera. Where is he now? Where? Oh, he's in the end zone. Touchdown Braves as they go up 7-0 on the PAT. Little later, Gladstone in the red zone again. Johnson takes the ball again to his left. He will try to dive into the end zone, but he loses it. Joe Barr falls on it, and the Emeralds get the ball back, but would give up a safety a few plays later. More from the Braves offense now, and it's Johnson again, but this time he goes to the far side, and he will score. It's another TD for Johnson as Gladstone blows this thing open early on. Ensuing drive for the Emeralds, Alex Ose drops back, and he is leveled by Christian Cretin. Dobie Gillis scoops it up, and he will score. Gladstone 2-0 as they win this one 44-6. More scores, and it was a nail-biter below the bridge as Alpena survives Sault Ste. Marie 27-26, and Kaukauna would rally late against Menominee, but the Maroons hang on for the win 41-33 thanks to Jacob Brevard, who finished with 182 yards and 5 touchdowns. To Marquette now, the Redmen welcoming Traverse City Central to town. First drive for the Trojans, and they strike first. Noah Norton going to take this one in for 6. Extra point is good, and TCC is up 7-0 right out of the gate. A little later, Trojans backed up deep in their own zone to go to Perry, gets the ball, and the Redmond defense strips it away. It's on the ground, and Grayson Anthos falls on it, and Marquette has the ball inside the 10-yard line. A few plays later, Brendan Caskey rolls to his right, floats one up, and it's Anthos who comes down with it, falls into the end zone for the TD. PAT is good, and we are all tied up at 7. but the Trojans would answer on the ensuing drive after a long run by Norton. Tobin Schwanecke keeps the ball himself and goes in for 6. That made it 14-7 TC Central. But don't count out the Redmen. On their own 28, Caskey with a beautiful throw to the near side of the field, and Ethan Mardish makes the great catch over his shoulder, pushed out of bounds near the Trojans' 40-yard line. Marquette would then be forced into a 4th and 5 situation, and Caskey gets swallowed up by the defense. TC Central would go on to win this one 42-14. Let's go back to the scoreboards as Hancock scores 40 unanswered points to move to 2-0. They beat Gogebic 40-18. Aaron Barnes, 144 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Bulldogs. And West Iron County wins a barn burner over Hurley 34-30. It was Kingsford on the road with the win at Riverside, Milwaukee, 29-8, and Gaylord St. Mary gets the overtime win over Newberry, 28-21. Let's go below the bridge. Petoskey taking on Escanaba in the 3rd. Northman quarterback Joel Wilson hands it to Jalen Mitchell, who takes it down to the 27. Moments later, Gabe Whitmore gets the call. He crosses the goal line. Northman go up 14-0. Later, Craig Kameen hands it off to Scout Wonder, and he carries this one down the field before he is knocked out of bounds right here. And now we go to the 4th. Kameen fires it up center to Ryan Robinette, and he scores, but it wouldn't be enough as Petoskey hangs on to win it 14-7. That'll do it for me on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Stay tuned on social media this weekend for the ABC 10 Rock and Refuel NFL Challenge. I'll be making my picks to officially open the contest. And don't forget, college football this weekend continues tomorrow. Michigan State hosts Bowling Green at noon on ESPNU, and right here on ABC 10 at 3:30, Michigan and Florida. All right, I'm heading out. Jimmy Kimmel's next here on ABC 10. From all of us here at the station, have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.